Hey now, welcome to Freedom Sufferer Cards video number. We'll make this one unnumbered. Way too much work, all these pre-recorded videos. But today, I said, BAM! It is the Stanley Cup Finals. We weren't able to do round 3. All of that was happening the day that I left Canada to return back to the Netherlands. There will still be plenty of Canadian videos, don't worry. Just have to get this one in. But I do have time. It's only one matchup, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Edmonton Oilers dispatched of those Dallas Stars in 5. And the Florida Panthers did the same thing with the Hurricanes. I picked the Oilers in 7. Did it 2 games earlier, and I did pick the Panthers in 5, as did Randy. That is exactly what happened. Of course, Randy's record isn't that great. Oh, you got static, man. I know, Randy, it's all good. Plenty of static. So, that's how it happened. Quickly. Oilers, quick work. Panthers, quick work. And now we have a repeat of the Stanley Cup Finals from last year. And the Panthers have made it 3 years in a row to the finals. So, round of applause to both teams. Great work. We're going to start with the Oilers, but I'm trying to walk to a location where this is going to be possible. You can imagine who I'm going to start with regarding the Oilers. All kinds of traffic all of a sudden. We got Mr. McDavid. 26 points in 16 games. 20 assists, 6 goals, plus 10, 2 game winners. Unreal. And I do happen to have a McDavid with me. This beauty. Right here, we have ourselves an awesome McDavid 9.5 OPG marquee rookie. And next up, just under him, also with 2 game winners, 25 points, 18 assists. Look at this, Leon Draisaitl. Between them two, that's 4 game winners. That's an entire series of clutch right there. They like to spread it out. What a first round Mr. Draisaitl's had. There's also plus 11. And then we got, of course, the other clutch. One of my favorites. Nuggets. There's a Nuge. Picked up 18 points. That's 2 points above a point per game. He had 5 goals, 13 assists, and a game win. Unreal. Then you had Mr. Evander Kane, who had in 15 games played. I picked him as a game breaker. He had 5 goals, 6 assists for 11 points. He gets under everyone's skin. Just a playoff type player. And that was needed because they lost Hyman, who had the exact same thing, 11 points. 15 games played, 5 goals, 6 assists. He did have a game winner. Picked him as a game breaker for good reason. Unfortunately, Mr. Hyman is out until next year. He's gone for the entire playoffs. He just had successful surgery. I hope he gets well real soon, because missing out on the cup is horrible. And then you got Mr. Bouchard. 17 points in 16 games, 6 goals and 11 assists, over a point a game, plus 9. 1 game winner. There's a Dutch Susan's watch on. Here's Mr. Bouchard. Hopefully they're okay with me sitting. Well, we'll see. How you guys doing? You watching the playoffs? Yeah. All right. We also had Wallman, who Wallman, in 16 games played, had a goal and 5 assists. very solid pickup. Second in points, plus 12. Not too shabby. Have a seat here beside these geese. Oh, nice leg stretch. Good form. Look at that. Great form. And in goal, Skinner, who had, in 10 games played, 6 wins and 4 losses. This guy had some crazy numbers up and down. It was either a sparkling shutout or like a goals against average of .823 or lower. But he settled in, and after Pickard picked up the slack, 7 games played, 6 wins, 0 losses. He had a goals against average of 2.84 and .888 save percentage. Skinner came right back in. He has 3 shutouts all of a sudden, a save percentage of .904 after those astronomically bad numbers, and a goals against average at a respectable 2.53. Great stuff from Skinner. There he is. For game breakers, how can you forget? Pick Mr. Perry. He's been great on the special teams all year. That's continued into the playoffs as he picked up 5 power play goals so far. He's got a game winner in 16 games played. He's got 7 goals and 3 assists for 10 points, plus 4. This guy's been in the finals, I think 6 of the last 7 years. He's got more goals in these last 7 years in the postseason than an impressive list of people. Unreal. Great work by Mr. Perry. I'm picking Adam Henrique. He had a game winner of only 4 goals scored. One of those was a game winner. He's got 6 points. He added 2 assists there, plus 5. But these playoffs, the bodies are just getting more hurt. They're getting bruised, they're getting broken, shattered in some cases. So these other bodies that aren't usually double teamed will have openings. And in the playoffs, you've been seeing it all year round. Unsung heroes, people that you don't expect. Like Trent Frederick. I picked him as well as a game breaker. He had a goal. The goal was a game winner. 4 points in 16 games. Big body, playoff style hockey, plus 2. Can't go wrong. And the other game winners were scored by Kapanen, ex-Leaf, and Janmark. Janmark, which I did choose as a game breaker. They each had a game winner. They each had 3 goals each. However, Kapanen did that in 7 games. Injuries, unfortunately. I mean, he should be ready. He should be ready for the finals. But Connor Brown, another one that I picked as a game breaker. Beautiful Connor Brown. He had 8 points in 14 games. Not too shabby. 5 goals and 3 assists. Expected back the 31st of May. Expect him back in that lineup for Game 1. And of course, Zach Hyman, aforementioned one, gone until September 15th. Upper body looked like some kind of break for that to happen. Unfortunate in every way. Their power play was 12th, 23.7%. Their penalty killing was 16th, dead last of all 16 playoff teams, 78.2%. So hopefully they won't get too many penalties. Can't keep that up. Now on to the Florida Panthers. Still chilling, still having a good time with this playoff preview. Now this seems a little bit different than the Oilers. You're not going to have your nearly 30 points in 16 games per player here. You're going to have that point a game, a team that plays brutal, aggressive, and a leader like this who, amidst all the madness and insanity on the Panthers, is a steadying force and one of my favorite players in the league. This beautiful Barkov crystallized plexiglass auto there. 17 points in 17 games. Just like I was saying, he's got 6 goals and 11 assists. He's got a plus 4. No game winners from the big dog. Nice number to 25. Blue line auto. And you got another autograph from Barkov there. And these next 3 names, it's everyone's worst nightmare. Nobody should be surprised. But you got Matty Tkachuk, who's been playing hurt since the Four Nations. but doing a great job, still being effective. 16 points in 17 games, 5 goals and 11 assists. No game winners from their top 2 point getters. But then comes a couple N's, a couple of T's, a couple of B's, a couple of D's. Unreal. Sam Bennett. 16 points in 17 games, 10 goals and 6 assists, chosen as a game breaker. For good reason, he's got a game winner as well. Sam Bennett, his stock is rising quickly. He likes taking out goalies. That's what he does. Dirty. But this kind of play in the playoffs, I mean, as long as he's on Florida, he's been avoiding all the suspensions. So the Oilers should watch out in the crease when he's skating through. So you got Tkachuk, you got Bennett, and then you got who? Who else? The Rat. 4th in points. You got Tkachuk, Bennett, and the Rat. Everyone knew this would be a problem. 17 games played, 14 points, 4 goals and 10 assists. Picked as a game breaker for obvious reasons. Big game player. He has a game winner as well. Unreal. That Rat line is just... He's not even playing with them. It's the third line he's on with Ristolainen. It's just ridiculous line. Ridiculously effective. And of course, Carter Verhaeghe, always chosen as a game breaker. He had 2 game winners. 17 games played, 14 points. 6 of those were goals, 8 were assists, plus 4. Very good numbers there. Very good numbers. We got on defense. Check this one out, Mr. Aaron Ekblad. Beautiful patch. Great player, and look at this. Getting that puck autographed and into the net. No game winners, but he's got 3 goals and 8 assists, 11 points in 13 games. Don't forget he missed a few from that suspension. Solid numbers. And don't forget about Seth. Oh, Duck's having a good time. Seth Jones. Unreal. 17 games played, big pickup that he was, plus 9, 7 points, 1 game winner, chosen as a game breaker for his excellent work in the movie Mad Men and for his excellent work since he's been picked up by the Panthers. Great work all around. And goalies, well, there's only one to talk about, isn't there? Because he's played all 17 games. There's a nice Bobrovsky autograph and another nice Bobrovsky autograph. This is not your first time. I know I have a bunch of nice Bob cards, but I only brought a couple with me this time. Look at that nice patch and plate autograph. Bobrovsky, 17 games played, 12 wins, 5 losses. Solid numbers here too, 2.11, 2.11. Sparkling stuff and a save percentage of 9-12. 3 shutouts. Bob is in prime form. It's going to be tough to get pucks through him the way he's been playing. And game breakers, well, Nate Smith, he's cooled off after getting 2 game winners in round 1. He's got 3 goals and 4 assists for 7 points. No more game winners were scored, not against the Leafs and not against the Hurricanes. I'm actually picking 3 defensemen for game breakers for the Florida Panthers here, other than Nate Smith. Oh, Mikkola. This guy is a pain to play against. He's also pretty effective. 3 goals and 2 assists, 5 points in 16 games. He's a +7 and he's got a game winner. Of course, Mr. Uvis Valinskis Kadang Logical. All he did was play 5 games. He scored against the Leafs. No assists, +4. Only 5 games played, but you know that Maurice, especially with these injuries, oh, we got some action. These injuries, Maurice likes to make some changes and bring in fresh bodies. I would not be surprised, honestly, to see Uvis just wreak havoc one game. 1 goal, 1 assist, a big hit, possibly a game winner or a tying goal. You don't know, but I do. Uvis has the goods. Uvis has the right stuff. And another guy who didn't play much, after having a great regular season, 4 games played, 1 assist, that's Sammy Skevich. Or some people like to call him Semeskevich. However you pronounce it, I would expect him to get some results and some ice time, maybe some finals experience. I know Maurice likes to lean on his veterans, but That's what I'm thinking. And injuries, relatively healthy, aside from Luosterainen, who's expected back on the 2nd of June. Florida Panthers, at least they're reported to be healthy. You know every team's playing hurt. And their power play just a little bit worse than the Oilers. 23.5 for 13%, whereas the Oilers were 23.7 for 12th. However, their penalty kill, 80.7%. That's good enough for 10th overall. All things considered, Randy, I'm going to make my pick, and I'm going to choose the Florida Panthers to win the Stanley Cup in 7. Unbelievable, man. I've got the Oil in 7, man. All right, Randy, sounds good. Oil in 7, I got Florida in 7. If we get another 7-game series, I would be super happy, because I'm not ready for hockey to be over yet. I wish it could be going on all summer long, Randy. Oh, man. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did enough to share your thoughts, maybe even your prediction on who you think's going to win the cup. As always, I would be grateful. Or about anything at all, doesn't matter. Just a little conversation. Always a good time. So take good care of yourselves and take good care of those around you. Do not put anybody in the danger zone. You wouldn't want to. Steady, man. Go, man. Go now, man. And I will see you all soon.
We switch it up, man, and I'll do a higher octave and you do the lower one, man. Sounds good, Captain. Hogan is a coward, man. Belay is a coward, man. Hogan is a coward, man. Belay is a coward, man. Hogan is a coward, man. Belay is a coward, man. Hogan is a coward, man. Belay is a coward, man. Keep it going, though, man. Captain. Belay is a coward, man. Belay is a coward.